right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with another NBA 2K21 My Player Build video. This is yours truly, none other than J to the B to the IRD. And I appreciate you guys being here with me. I am super excited about this particular build that I'm going to make because we are going to be making a pure shot creator build. Now, I got inspired to make this build because I saw Tyceno's video on how he made his shot creator for NBA 2K21. And I just wanted to kind of do a little bit of a personal preference for if I ever made a pure shot creator. Now, I'm using a playmaking shot creator. You've probably seen my playmaker shot creator video. But this time I'm going to make a pure shot creator build and kind of soup up where Tyceno left off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do point guard for his position. I'm going to do right-handed, jersey number. We'll just do jersey number 1 and continue. All right, for the skill breakdown pie chart, we're going to do the emphasis of shooting and playmaking. So the orange and green pie chart. And of course, for our physical profile pie chart, we are going to choose the emphasis with agility and speed. So before I get started, actually, I want to say that this player is not going to have a huge emphasis in finishing. If you saw Tyceno's build, he's got maybe 6 or 7 finishing badges, but I'm not really going to put a whole bunch of emphasis on the finishing because if you're playing with this player in the neighborhood, you want to play with teammates that can dominate the paint or slash to the rim. All right. So what I'm going to do is for finishing, we'll do close shot at a 75. And then we're going to do driving layup at an 80. So the good thing about putting driving layup at an 80 is that you can unlock the guard layup animations. And there's quite a few of them. One of my favorites is Kyrie Irving. You have the circus animation layups, and it's pretty fun. So let's move on to shooting. We're going to go ahead and max out mid-range. We're going to go ahead and max out the three-point shot. We won't do anything with the free throw because primarily you are playing in the neighborhood. You're not doing any My Career games necessarily, nor are you doing any Pro-Am. For post fade, we're going to max that out also. So that gives you a total of 21 shooting badge upgrades, okay? For your playmaking attribute points, we're going to do pass accuracy at a 79. Now, the reason why we're only doing 79 for pass accuracy, if you go past a 79, your player is going to be called a playmaking shot creator, not a pure shot creator, not a shot creator, all right? So leave your pass accuracy at a 79, but definitely max out your ball handle. Should take you all the way up to an 87. Post moves, we're only going to put this up to a 58. All right, and that gives you a total of 19 playmaking badge upgrades. All right, moving on to defense and rebounding. The attributes for these: interior defense, we'll bring this only up to a 42. We'll go ahead and max out perimeter defense because you'll most likely be guarding guards and guard the perimeter. We need that lateral quickness maxed out. We need steal maxed out for sure, which I'm super happy about. Block, go ahead and put this up to a 49. It looks like we're pretty much going to max out everything with the defense, okay? And because of that, we have a total of 9 defense and rebounding badges. But wait a minute, hold on. We're going to go ahead and take away 1 point away from the post fade. It doesn't take away any of our shooting badge upgrades, which is a good thing. We're going to add this 1 more point here in the defensive rebound. Great. There you go. 10 defense rebounding badge upgrades. We have 51 badges total. This is a good amount of badges for this player. Let's go ahead and continue. So our body shape, we're going to go ahead and keep it at built because I will be bringing the weight down, and we're going to keep our height at 6'3". All right. So for our weight, we're going to bring it all the way down. We're going to have a little bit more speed, just enough to where the acceleration stays at an 89. So 173 pounds for 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 40 strength, and 64 vertical. Now keep in mind, everyone, if you do get your player up to a 99, you are going to get +4 on all of your attributes and your physicals. and an extra 4 points for your physicals if you get the gym rat badge, or every once a week, go to the Gatorade training facility and do the workouts there. All right, so here we are at the Wingspan screen, and what we want to do is just bring it all the way down. Now, this is not my usual build, okay? This is the build that you're wondering, you know, about those YouTubers who use this build, and in order for those guys to shoot and have consistent shot, they have to bring this arm length all the way down. Personally, for me, I don't really like short arms. I could do with a mid-range shot of 88 or something like that, 3-point shot of an 85. As long as I have my shooting badges and I know my shot, I'll be able to shoot lights out just as much as somebody with a 94 and 91 mid-range and 3-point shot. But if you just want to have fun and just cheese everybody, then this is the perfect arm length for you. As you can see, the driving layup hasn't moved. It's still at an 80, but your shooting is pretty much like a sharpshooter's. Your ball handle goes up 1 point at an 88, and your defense and rebounding attributes, yeah, there's a few points that get taken away, but it's still decent because you'll have 10 badge upgrades on defensive rebounding. You're going to be super elite in your shooting, playmaking, and defense rebounding, okay? So much, in fact, that even though people most likely use shot creator, I'm going to go ahead and use spot up shooter. And the reason why is this. I've been coming across a lot of players who have playmaking shot creators, and on their YouTubes, they've been talking about how the shot creator takeover is a little bit trash this year because the takeover doesn't last as long as, say, a spot up shooter, and they don't really need the extra 10 points on the playmaking whenever they do the takeover. They don't really need speed all that much because they know they're going to max it out to a 99 as long as your speed is at a 91, at which you can see. Well, actually, you'll be able to get a speed up to a 98, all right? And you'll be able to have acceleration at a 97, which is still good, okay? It's still great. So go ahead and choose the spot up shooter. But if, like I said, if you want, even more a souped up playmaking ability, go ahead and do the shot creator or the playmaker. But for me, I want to be able to shoot from half court with this build. So spot up shooter it is. And like I said, this should give you just a straight up shot creator. No funny business here. We got shades of Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry, D'Angelo Russell, all great comparisons. All right, so here we are at the test your potential screen. We're gonna go ahead and bring this all the way up to a 99. Now in reality, this is really a 95 because when you do get your player up to a 95, you do have the same amount of attributes. You do have the same amount of attributes as shown here on the screen. But when you get to a 99, there'll be a +4 added to all of these, including your physicals. And once again, you can get an extra 4 points on your physicals if you go get the gym rat badge or do the Gatorade training facility workouts once a week. So our finishing, we only have one. All right, so here we are with our finishing. Now you only have one badge upgrade for your finishing. So you have a few choices. You can either do acrobat, which I think is a good one because you do have an 80 driving layup and you are able to do elite guard layup animations. And if not this one, then definitely your fancy footwork badge is also good because you can do hop steps and Euro steps a lot easily. Or if you really want to get through traffic, you can go ahead and do the slithery finisher. For me, I think the slithery finisher would be the best bet. Let's go ahead and continue. Now for your shooting, these are your must-have badge upgrades for your shooting badges. Range extender, I would definitely put this at a Hall of Fame. Green machine, I would definitely have that at a Hall of Fame. Hot zone hunter, put that on the Hall of Fame. And go ahead and do difficult shots on gold because there will be times where the shot clock is running out and you might have to hit one of those fadeaways. And catch and shoot, they say Hall of Fame catch and shoot is really good. I, for one, have experienced a lot of accurate shots with this catch and shoot badge, just shooting off the dime. And with your last two, just go ahead and put Deadeye on silver, and you should be pretty good to go with your shooting badges. Let's continue. We'll go ahead and do playmaking. So I think one of the most important badges to have when it comes to playmaking is your quick first step. We'll go ahead and do this at Hall of Fame. Tight handles, a lot easier to break down your defender with this badge. We'll do that on Hall of Fame as well. Now, if you are a serious team player and you want to make your players better on offense, go ahead and do the Floor General badge. Not only can you put this badge on Hall of Fame, but the Hall of Fame Floor General is going to allow you to see you and your teammates' shot percentages. All right. So if you're open, you see like a green 69%, you better go ahead and take that shot. But if it's in the red, I wouldn't recommend taking a shot. Unpluckable. For me, I would only do this on silver because I'm pretty wise with the ball. I don't really fumble around when it comes to dribbling in traffic. I don't like to dribble in traffic. I like to speed and get away from defenders. Handles for days. Go ahead and do this at Hall of Fame for sure. Now, what are you going to do? Put Dimer on bronze with your last badge upgrade. And if you don't want to do Dimer and you want to do something else, Bailout is a good badge because if you do drive to the basket and you're trapped, you can go ahead and kick that out to whoever is at the perimeter to shoot an open shot. Bailout is good for that. All right, last but not least with our defensive rebounding badges. So, Clamps is a must-have. Intimidator is a must-have. I got Clamps and Intimidator on gold. I'm going to go ahead and do Pick Dodger on silver. And also, you have an 80 overall with your steal attribute. So go ahead and put emphasis on that with a silver pickpocket badge. All right? And you should be pretty set with your badges. This is a really good build once again. And I just want to say that I love to hear your thoughts. Please comment, like, and subscribe. But I definitely want to hear your feedback and see how it was testing this build out. Be sure to have fun with it. And that pretty much does it for this video. This is yours truly, J to the B to the IRD. And I will see you next time.